Welcome back to Odom Homestead down here in Grown Zone 7B, Tennessee /7A. You can see this video gonna be about fall prepping. What I'm doing to get ready for fall. Some of the things I'm doing to rebuild my soil after this long, hot, dry season. It's still dry here. But hey, see, already first leaves just fell, shredded up. I'll pile them here. It's what I usually do. Then I utilize them when I start doing my sheep mulching and covering the beds that I'm not going to use for the fall. Cover my fruit trees. I insulate my bananas with it. Insulate my pineapple guavas. I'll insulate my herbs. And I also start sheep mulching with it. Then I'll add compost back down over the garden area once I start planting in it. You can see here I already shredded my leaves, got it put down over my soil. I don't know if I'm actually going to use this soil this fall. I may grow some collards in it or some turnip greens after I get these tomatoes out and some onions. But yeah, this is what I do. I shred my leaves and I put it down. If I add collards and turnip greens in that, I'll go ahead and put compost down over top, and then I'll plant my seeds in that. And then I'll have to cover it so them cabbage worms won't get them. Here's some of my cabbage that I grew from seed. You can see they looking pretty good. Getting pretty big in this new bed I put here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm shredding my leaves. Eventually I'll be cutting back all of my comfrey, adding most of it to my compost bins, and the rest will be going down as sheep mulch too. And basically what I do for sheep mulch is I'll cover this whole area with cardboard, and where the blueberries are, they'll get pine bark nuggets or mulch. I use the mulch. Once they ain't got the mulch, I'll use the nuggets, but I try to use the mulch. It's a little bit finer, breaks down a little bit faster. It's my second planting of green beans this year. Planted some cauliflower here. You can see a few that's starting to come up now. I keep this netting over mine to keep my dogs from running in. But you can see a few starting to pop their head, show their head. Got to get these trees cut back. I think we got enough okra now, so I got to cut them back. Try to cut them back today, but you can't really tell the girth on that trunk. But these trunks on these okras is massive. They like trees. So I'm gonna have to get the whoppers out to get them cut back. Yeah, they produce a lot this year. They've been producing a lot of okra. Still getting a lot of tomatoes, even though I pulled like 12 tomato plants out. We still got these 3 right here. Got to get that head cut off that sunflower. It's drooping. It's like it's ready. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more. So we got 8 tomato plants left. They mostly the big variety, which is pink girls, and no, them right there is actually jet stars. That's some pretty good tomatoes, like those. And these is pink girls, and the ones in the back is pink Belgians. They were seedlings that just popped up not too long ago. Yeah, they looking good. I got tomatoes on them already. I guess I planted them there about a month and a half ago. Took them out of the watermelon bed. They're looking pretty good. Coming along. You see these pink girls is really putting on a lot of tomatoes. They're getting a lot of scald from the sun because it's been hot and fire here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're prepping our soil for a better next growing season, next spring. Spiders has been busy. Got spiders everywhere. New grapevine trellis coming up. Got to get this line straight and good. But yeah, I'm using these posts, get them up a little bit higher, moving forward, because I'm adding more figs back here to my fig row. one of my fig rows anyway. I'm adding more figs back there, so I got to get these moved forward some. Getting that blackberry is coming out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's coming out. The other one produces a lot more, so it's gotta go. Niagara will stay. This one, Blue Concord will stay. It's gonna be pushed back a little bit more. Carlos Muscadine will stay. That Grape Concord is gonna go. That Concord beside is gonna go. Yeah, so we got a couple replacements already, which is Blue Concord and Niagara. Out here, we just now getting a few germination on them turnip greens that I planted. Collards, still nothing yet, but yeah, turnip greens, yeah. And I started put some more plants up here underneath this canopy. I'm hoping it'll work, because I put this little black Michigan fig here. I put this brown turkey here. I put this Celeste here. Then I put this rootstock of that Moore's blood orange here. I put a Cadota here. This right here is an Olympian. Put an Olympian here. I put these two bananas here. My whole thinking is maybe this canopy will protect. That's the only one I'm not really worried about it. If I was worried about it, I wouldn't put it in the ground. Just a rootstock. If it make it, then that's good. If none of the branches die, that's really good, because I can try to graft on it again next year. Maybe we can get some more different varieties on it. And this thing, you can see how much I got my shredded leaves on it to insulate that too. You can see how thick the trunk is. Pretty thick. But I had to cut half the root ball just to get this thing in the ground. That's why you see some of the yellowing leaves, because I had to cut half of that root ball. Yeah, it's still looking pretty decent, so I think it was going great off in that pot. But he had to go, because I had put my Mexican cream in that pot. I wasn't finna go out and buy another pot just to keep that rootstock alive. You can see my ice cream banana has came a long way. Some of that little tissue culture. Took a lot of lemons off of Charlene here, and she still got a lot of lemons and still pushing out more flowers. She just don't know when to quit. She do not know when to quit. And see, I put this Mexican cream guava in that container that rootstock was in. And the container that Mexican cream was in, I put this Barbados cherry, because it was root bound again. You see, it still got cherries galore, and still pushing out more flowers. So she is happy. And strawberry bed is strawberry bed. A lot of dieback from dead leaves and stuff. Not dieback, they ain't dead, but white guava is finally shooting off some flowers. Her flowers just finally popped open the other day, some of them. This thing shoots off more in clusters. See how the clusters is? That's 3 flowers right there. Same thing over here, 3. That's 2, and that's 3. See, the pink guava just shoots them off, maybe 2. I ain't seen no 3 like this white guava. But yeah, see these busting open now. They busting open. Same type of flowers as that pink guava, white. My Miwok kumquat. It's always loaded. It's got a little yellowing because it's been dry. I've been trying to keep them water, but sometimes I forget. Still delicious, still shooting off a lot of flowers. Still got a lot of kumquats all over. The gummy the same way. And I got to get this double pups off of here. Get them separated. And each into their own container. I know it's probably root bound by now. Guava. It's hanging a lot lower, but still not right yet. Got plenty more flower buds just popped open on it. Over on the other side of the deck. Blues bone oranges is getting big. Doesn't look like it's starting to turn. I got plenty of trees, so there's always plenty of leaves to do what I need to do. Plus in the front I got 3 huge ones. You can see them from the top of the house. But yeah. So I always got plenty of leaves to cover what I need to get done with. So that's one thing I don't worry about. I always got plenty of leaf mulch. Before I would just bag them up or shred them up with the mower. But now I know the good benefits of them. I've been using for the last 4 years around stuff that like this, and it really has improved this old clay soil here. I'm gonna go in and probably remove every strawberry out of here and re-sheet mulch this area. Pull all these weeds out. Start all over again. Put the strawberries back. Gotta get all these herbs cut back and these strawberries. Got some oregano here, some chives, and oregano, and then got some thyme over there too. But yeah, they're growing pretty decent. I ain't really seen too much new growth put out of this golden nugget loquat, but just right here, this dwarf everbearing, she has put on a lot of new growth since she been in the ground. Got a ½ inch worth of growth in less than a couple of weeks. So yeah, going pretty good. Hoping to take some fruit off her in the next couple of years. This melon beds will come out. So I'm gonna put some more figs here. That's enough spot for me. I can put about 2 more figs there easily. And that blackberry coming out, I'm gonna put 2 more figs down that way. So yeah, covered up with figs. I know I want a blackjack. I want that blackjack fig. I want I can't even think of the names right now. These grapes, a second coming of grapes. Still hadn't finished ripening yet, but they're on the way. But yeah, just remember to do your fall prepping. Your shredded leaf mulch will work a whole lot better than them store fertilizer or any manure. See, I always got a compost. It's just a regular trash can with some holes in it that I compost in. Most of the time I fill this up and I'll take it up into the big compost bin and throw it out and turn it over. Turn them 3 or 4 times throughout the month. Try to keep it wet. You got you some compost. Let's put a whole bunch of more leaves up there too, and more banana leaves. Compost. Just threw all these leaves in here and them bananas. I'll add more comfrey to it too, more leaves. Keep turning it. It's still probably about, I don't know, good 2 or 3 yards of good compost at the bottom already finished. But yeah, that's how things are going. That's how things are looking. That's what we're doing. We're prepping. We're getting ready for fall. Trying to get our fall crop started. Trying to get as much leaf compost as we can get. Still gathering cardboard from work so I can get ready to sheet mulch everything. And get some of that fresh leaf compost put down and some more wood chips when I get it. And try to get things ready for spring. Try to build my soil. Better year than this year. Hey, what's better than that? Y'all stay blessed. Once again, it's Odom Homestead down here in Growing Zone 7B.